New York Orders focuses on New York ordering Uphold to reimburse users over the CredEarn scheme. The immediate tension is simple. New York ordered Uphold to pay $5 million to reimburse investors harmed by the CredEarn crypto scheme. That matters because crypto platforms distributing third-party products now face higher due diligence pressure, even when they do not run the product. The opening read is not a prediction. It is a map of the pressure point, the affected side, and the first signal that can confirm whether the move has substance. For this story, the useful starting question is whether the headline changes access, risk, or timing for real market participants. The first practical read is, Uphold must fund a $5 M pool. The confirmed baseline is narrower than the reaction around it. The case involved more than 6,000 customers exposed to losses exceeding $34 million in the supplied facts. That gives viewers the frame for the rest of the segment. What is actually on the table, what actor is involved, and which part of the market has to respond. A clean baseline also keeps the story from turning into guesswork. The strongest facts here are the event, the timing or level attached to it, and the practical constraint that follows from those details. In this case, that constraint is concrete. Over 6,000 customers were exposed. It gives the card a factual anchor before the mechanism seen. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. For New York orders, the mechanism matters more than the headline. The Martin Act lets New York pursue misleading promotion and unregistered broker activity with broad authority. In plain English, the mechanism is the part of the story that decides whether this becomes a real change or only a temporary reaction. When liquidity, rules, access, supply, custody, security, or policy process is the driver, the surface move can look simple while the real pressure sits underneath. That is why this scene tracks the operating lever, not just the name attached to the news. The mechanism is easier to follow when it is reduced to one line. Platform promotion can trigger liability. The impact falls on the people and systems closest to that lever. Crypto platforms distributing third-party products now face higher due diligence pressure even when they do not run the product. The practical consequence is not the same for every viewer. Some see a trading level, some see a compliance deadline, and others see a product or infrastructure risk. The useful distinction is who has to act, who has to wait, and who is exposed if the next confirmation does not arrive. That separates real effect from broad market noise. The affected side is not abstract here. Third-party products need stronger vetting. The unresolved part should stay separate from the confirmed part. Uphold disputed the characterization, and the settlement contains no admission of liability in the supplied facts. That does not cancel the story, but it does limit how far the conclusion can go. The mistake would be treating attention, filings, forecasts, claims, support zones, or policy comments as proof of an outcome. The better read is to keep the confirmed fact in one column and the missing confirmation in another. The guardrail for viewers is, Uphold disputes the characterization. That keeps speculation from becoming the main claim. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The watch point for New York orders is specific. The next signal is the 150-day reimbursement window and the 180-day compliance affidavit. If that signal appears, the story moves from setup toward follow-through. If it does not, the market has to keep pricing uncertainty instead of certainty. For viewers, the useful close is this. Track the next public step, the next liquidity signal, the next official action, or the next verified product detail before treating the move as settled. The final monitor is story-specific. Reimbursement deadlines are the signal.